There are many ways you can contact the show this evening. You can text 07900 171 453. You can email studio@swindon1055.com, or if you're listening via the app or website, you can click on the Contact Us button in the top right hand corner, and that will also email me directly here in the studio.
Whenever my voice is being silenced, I will raise it. I learned that from you. I will turn the volume up, and I will face it. I learned that from you. The time we spent together, I want to cherish it. I learned that from you. And though I'm falling apart, I will be better for loving you.
Hello and good evening and welcome to Don't Stop the Music radio show. My name is Peggy-Sue and I'm your host. That wonderful intro there is a track called Outro by my guest this evening. So I'd like to welcome to the studio Erin Hughes. Hello Erin, how are you?
Hi, good evening. I'm good, thank you.
And of course we have a little helper today, and I don't mean an elf. Hello Artie.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
I mean, I have a cough.
Oh dear, so if we hear a few coughs during the show, we know it's you?
Yep.
Okay. So Erin, please tell us about that song there called Outro.
Yeah, funny place to start, but it felt right. Outro is the closing track of my EP, Penny in the Jukebox, and it is it's really the accumulation of a lot of emotions that had come out during the whole writing of the EP, and Outro was I suppose the healing at the end of that, the opportunity to say life goes on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be okay. Because it didn't always feel that way.
Yeah, life always has a way of doing things to you, doesn't it?
Life has a way of kicking you when you're down, but it does go on.
So for our listeners who have not heard of you, please introduce yourself. What type of music do you do? I know you're from Siddington, so you're only up the road.
I'm only up the road. Yeah.
So tell our listeners what type of music you do. You sing or that you perform, and also what do you write, and obviously do your own music as well as covers?
So singer-songwriter. I write all my own music. I haven't yet done any covers, but that's not to say that I've ruled it out. I have ideas. But as a general rule, I write my own music.
Yeah.
I trained classically, and I worked as an opera singer before I became a mum.
Mm-hmm.
And then more recently started writing music and recording. And in terms of genre, I tend to answer the question which genre with yes.
Well, yeah, because that one is more, I would say, classical cross a ballad type music, whereas I definitely know we've got a few tracks coming up that are also very upbeat in tempo.
Yes.
Not necessarily upbeat in song wise.
No.
Listeners, when you hear the words, you'll understand. But they are definitely upbeat in tempo.
100%. I think I feel very much that genre is a really fun opportunity to express things, and I understand that people have a preference, and that's beautiful and lovely. But I've just grown up in a house where we had Motown and disco and punk rock and folk and classical, and that's the influence that I draw on. And so depending on what I'm feeling on any given morning, I went into the studio a few weeks ago with a song I'd written, and I was like, I don't know whether this is going to be like folky or like K-pop. So let's record the vocals and see what comes.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a super cheesy, like a high beat, like 370 beats per minute, like really just all the vibes, K-pop vibes. And it so nearly was a really soft, gentle folk song. So. Anything's possible.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes you write something and you think you've got one idea in your mind that is going to be that type of genre, and then when you go to sing it, you're like, well, no, I'm not feeling it, and then you change it to a different genre, and then that's it.
It clicks. Something clicks.
Yeah.
And you're, this is where this was headed.
Yeah,
exactly
most definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask Artie now. So Artie, what do you think of your mum's music?
One word, fabulous.
Fabulous. Oh, there we go.
He's been learning off Craig Revel Horwood.
You're going to pay him later, right?
Yeah.
That's
Sweet.
it. Yeah, that's it. Now, the next song we're going to play is I Wish You Love.
Yeah.
So what's the story behind this song?
This is, for me, the most emotionally charged song. And this song, I wrote this a day after having my heart just completely shattered.
Oh, no.
I sat on a friend's sofa, and because she didn't want me to be on my own, but she was working that day. So I just sat on her sofa while she worked from home, and I had my notebook in hand, and I wrote this very much from my heart. Like, it is broken, but I don't have any hard feelings for you. I feel awful, but I hope that your life goes on to be amazing. And that's what this song is about.
So here it is. This is I Wish You Love.
If I'm not the one for you, you should go. If I'm breaking your soul in two, I'll let you go. If the love is not enough, you're free to leave. If staying feels like it's hard, I'll smile to your face, but I'll be lying if you're staying so you don't break my heart. The truth is, babe, it's falling apart. So whatever you choose and whatever you do, I want you to climb, I want you to rise. I hope that you live and feel truly alive. I wanna see you reach your dreams. I wish you could reach them with me. So even though it's tearing me apart, you should know with all of my heart, I wish you love. I wish you love. I wish you strength. I wish you power. I wish you joy in every hour. Above all else, I wish you the peace you couldn't find with me. I want you to find the love of your life. Together you'll live and feel truly alive. Tell her from me to take care of all your dreams. To think of her is tearing me apart. But you must know with all of your heart, you have my love. You have my love.
So that was I Wish You Love by Erin Hughes, my guest this evening.
Thank you very much.
And I have to say, as we were having a good laugh while that was actually playing, because we both came out with the same thing. It's an Evanescence song. It's
Yeah.
definitely got that vibe.
It's got real Evanescence vibes. It was the very first time I played it to a friend, and he was like, I know exactly where this is going. And from that moment on, really, that's where it went.
No, and it works. It works really, really well. And
Yeah.
you've got that voice as well that just seems to just go really well with it.
Well, I think that's it. Amy Lee, the vocalist
Yeah.
of Evanescence, is a classically trained
She
singer,
is, yeah.
and I think that's partly where it comes from.
Yeah, because she also did a collab with Lindsay Sterling.
That's right. Yes.
So yeah, so she's amazing.
She's beautiful. Yeah. And all I really want from my life is to be as good at songwriting as they are.
Would you ever do a collab with her?
Oh, that would be like a dream. Can you imagine? Oh, yes, please. If you're out there, Amy, I'm down.
But no, that would be very good. Yeah, I can see both your voice. Yeah, I can see it quite harmonised actually.
Would be glorious. Would be glorious.
Yeah. Now, speaking of collabs, obviously we just said that. Would you collab with anybody? And if so, who? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, do you know what? He actually just put his hand up, and he's right. My little boy Artie is a chorister. It's a beautiful little voice. I've got a song that I wrote for him a couple of years ago, and it's a little bit of a pipe dream for me to have him come along to the studio with me to record that one that I wrote for him specially. That would be really sweet.
That would be really good, wouldn't it, Artie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you do that?
Probably.
Probably. Oh,
If I bribe him with enough Haribo, we'll be
I think yeah, definitely.
You already gonna pay me.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's very true. So, where have you performed? As in, Big places, little places.
I've done some big places, all in my opera career.
Ooh.
So I actually did my opera debut in Mexico City
Wow.
when I was 17, which was really, really cool. And then from there, I did a tour around the UK. I performed in some really beautiful venues in the UK, like the Bath Opera House,
Yep.
beautiful, Covent Garden. And like in Harrogate, and just loads of amazing places. And then I went to Bologna. They have this stunning theatre in Bologna, which seats I think about 2,000. That was amazing. I performed at, I never say this right, the Concerthaus in Vienna, which is where the New Year's concert comes from every year.
Wow.
Very special. And then I went to Beijing. And did a tour, which was also a completely surreal 6 weeks of my life.
Yeah.
But amazing, but totally surreal. Yeah.
I have been to Beijing recently. I went in August. I walked 5 sections of the Great Wall.
Amazing.
So it is one of those places, isn't it, when you go there and you're just like, am I really here? Can I pinch myself? And yeah.
And it's sort of, and I can't imagine. I can believe that in the 10 years since I was there, it's probably changed drastically. But yeah, it was amazing. I just remember standing up. We went to the Great Wall for one day because we weren't rehearsing that day, and I just remember sort of standing there and thinking, someone's paying me for this. I'm being paid to be. How did my life become this? And what did I do in a previous life to deserve it?
Mine was sponsored, so
It's basically the same.
I did it for charity. So,
Oh, lovely.
so yes.
That's nice.
So yeah, that was always good.
Well, now you're in a different job and you're being paid to be at concerts.
It's true.
Oh.
It's true. That is my life now. So
How
that's good.
cool is that? Are they really good concerts?
They're beautiful, actually. It's all classical music.
Oh, lovely.
Classical and jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stunning, and it's I do feel like the luckiest girl in the world when I sit through these concerts and I think this is my job.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really special.
See, and there's me. I just volunteered to be on the radio, so it's just.
Which is also extremely cool. Let's be honest.
I do get to interview a lot of different people this way, which is always
Yeah, I
good,
can
and always
imagine.
different types of style of music as well.
Yeah.
So, like last week, it was a rock band, but they were a band between. There was 5 of them, and they were ages between 15 and 17.
Oh wow!
So they were a
that's
young
really
rock
cool.
band, and then you go to the other extreme, and I've had a gentleman who was in his 70s.
Amazing.
So it really does, and it does vary, and the style of music
and
is
that
always
gives you
good.
such a nice insight and reminder into
Yeah.
just creativity doesn't have a lower and an upper limit.
It doesn't. You're right.
Yeah, you just enjoy it.
Now, obviously, you're a singer-songwriter, but do you play any instruments?
Yes, I play the piano. So on all of the tracks, the keys are me. I do play the violin. There is, although you wouldn't notice it, some violin on that last track that we played. And yeah, at the moment I'm learning guitar because I'm realising that when I'm out and about, it's so much more convenient to have access to a guitar.
Yeah.
But that is a very, very new endeavour, so I wouldn't say I play it yet.
Yeah. Artie, you had your hand up.
It's a very musical family. At my school, I play oboe and harp.
Wow. That's quite cool. So you could actually then play the harp in the background for your mum's music.
That is the
oboe.
goal.
And the oboe. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I've not heard of anybody playing the oboe. I know of the oboe, and I know obviously a lot of string sections have them, but I've never actually met somebody that plays it. So well done you.
Yeah,
Was it
cool,
easy to
isn't it?
learn? No.
Not easy to start off with.
Yeah, oboes are it's really hard to actually get a noise out of an oboe. The reed is really, you have to blow so
Yeah,
hard.
and it's quite a
that's
thing,
quite
yeah.
tricky, and it tickles.
I mean, I do say it was quite hard to get started. My first lesson, I managed to make a sound in the reed.
Yeah.
That's really
So
good.
that's a good omen.
yeah, it is. And obviously playing the harp as well, especially with classical music, it gives it that ethereal feel to it.
Yes.
The last concert that we were at, which is the Christmas concert, my school choristers, they were singing it and they had a harp also playing during the concert.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Very beautiful.
I have had a harpist on the show, but she didn't bring the harp with her.
No, it's quite difficult to try.
It's very, yeah.
And I just have a tiny little car as well.
So,
They had a special like wheelie thing that they put the harp
yeah,
on.
they do. She did. I have seen her play it at a venue that we've had an event on for the radio station, and I actually asked her to come along because there's a duo. So she came along and she actually did bring the harp and play it. So that was really nice. So I did get to see her play it live. But it is something that it does give you that wonderful feel.
It does, yeah. It's the music of the angels, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Well done, Artie.
Usually angels are depicted as playing. I can't remember the instrument, but it's
They've usually got
Small
little
lyre.
Lyre.
Small
Is it a lyre?
Yeah.
Lyre? How come never? Is it lyre?
Lyre.
Lyre, yes. I know it has one of those words that you look at and I know it's Lyre. There you go.
Yeah. How you say it? Who knows?
Yeah. Now, the next song we're going to play is called Chasing Dreams.
Yes.
So, what's the story behind this one?
Chasing Dreams was... I almost didn't include it on the album because the album was all about the heartbreak and Chasing Dreams was all about the love story. But actually, that in the end, that felt really fitting to give the love story first.
Yeah.
And that actually, I'm really, really close friends with the person in question. And so it actually still feels fitting. The song still makes perfect sense. And I think it does make sense whether the person you're talking to is the love of your life or your best friend or actually even a family member. It's just about appreciating just all the wonderful things about a person and what they bring to your life.
Well, here it is. This is Chasing Dreams.
You are the stuff of dreams and the basis of my reality. You are the song my soul sings and the source of its most quiet peace. You are the thrill of adventure, and you are the safety of hope. You are the best contradiction that I've ever known. Spend forever chasing dreams. You are the key to the future, and you unlock the past. You love my sense of humor, and I love when I make you laugh. We are free. This love is all it seems. You and me. Let's spend forever chasing dreams. And even when it rains and the walls are chasing dreams. Say you'll spend forever here with me.
Mike Ganley's Crooked Road, Americana, acoustic and roots music on Swindon 105.5, Thursday evening, 8 to 10. Listen again, 2 minutes past midnight on Wednesday. Listen on air, on digital radio in Swindon and Marlborough, online, on smart speakers, and on our station mobile app.
There are many ways you can contact the show this evening. You can text 07900 171 453. You can email studio@swindon1055.com, or if you're listening via the app or website, you can click on the Contact Us button in the top right hand corner, and that will also email me directly here in the studio. So that there was Chasing Dreams by my guest Erin Hughes, who is in the studio this evening.
Hello. Here I am, still here.
You're still here?
Haven't run away yet.
No, she said yet.
Promise to stick around.
Now, at the beginning of Chasing Dreams, when you first hear it, to me, it's more like, what's the song? I'm trying to think what the song's called now. It's the one from The Greatest Showman.
Never Enough?
Yes.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'll
It's
take that.
got that start, the way it sounds, it's got
Yes.
that start up, that build up.
Yes.
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's where it just feels like.
I can hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
So speaking of that being in a film, has any of your music ever been used in a film or TV, or would you like that to happen?
I would love that to happen, especially because I write. It's really emotionally charged when I write, so I feel like it's very suited, to film and TV. I did have somebody quite recently approach me about a potential short, so we shall see. There may be something coming up.
That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, it would be really cool, actually. I would enjoy that. And I think I would enjoy at least trying writing to a kind of a brief.
Yeah.
I think that's something I've never really done before, so that would be really fun.
Yeah, because I suppose with being the singer-songwriter for yourself, you can just write and write, and but if you've got a brief, you have to have it based around something or based on something.
Yeah.
And it's not, and they might even say, it's got to be, if it's like you said, a short, it's got to be only a minute long or something like that, and it can be quite. I suppose that's probably going to be harder.
I think so, but a fun
challenging.
challenge.
Yeah.
I think it'll feel like a sort of creative exercise, and that can be really fun in itself. It's something that my sister's spoken about doing with me as well, just sort of like setting me creative challenges, just to kind of expand. I feel like I'm in a really lovely position in my life where I can write for the sake of writing, and that means that I can just do something really joyful.
So written. For that, if you're going to set yourself like little mini challenges, you could do something like, so similar to like, instead of October, you got Inktober, where artists would do a little ink drawing.
Yep.
You could do maybe a funny limerick a day or something for a month or something. So pick a month, like February.
Yeah.
Call it Funbury.
Nice and short.
February, instead of call it Funbury and make it a.
Yeah.
Say
do
anything.
limericks. Yeah, I think there's so much fun to be had, and it's something that I want to explore much more next year. It's kind of my focus for the year, and I also have a grand dream to write a musical, so watch this space on that front.
Some of this music, I think you definitely can.
It feels like it's there, it's waiting to happen. I just need to be like launched with an idea, and then I'm there.
Yeah, and I believe that if you're doing something like a musical, you'd definitely have somebody by your side who would probably perform.
Yeah, you'd be like Billy Elliot.
Also, going back to the creative thing, we are also a very creative family. I have written many book series, and it's just really fun.
Wow.
In general.
Yeah. Yeah, Artie loves to write a story.
I reckon if I listed them all, then we'd be here till the next song.
Well, let's not do that.
Yeah, because tonight's all about the music, not the stories. But we do have something on the radio station do with stories, so I'll give you those details later when the show's finished, all right?
Yeah, he does write a good story.
Ah. That must be something as well, that you've got this lovely little unit that's a creative family. So were your parents very creative as well, or is that something that you've homegrown?
It's funny. I say sometimes my parents, the least musical people, they are music lovers to their core, and that's what I mean. I grew up with just music everywhere all the time, and they really appreciated the value of music. But neither of them are musical people. You know, my dad played the trumpet for a while and my mum played the piano for a while, but you know, for neither of them it was never a sort of thing that they pursued or wanted to pursue, but they just appreciated the value of music. And I was just really, really lucky, actually. I know for a lot of people who pursue a creative dream, they don't always get that backing. There can be a lack of understanding of it is a real job. But I was really lucky from the off that although my parents themselves weren't musicians, there was never any question of like, well, why don't you go and work in an office, darling, where you can earn a regular sum of money? Why don't you go to normal people university instead of music people university?
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. So I have had a message come in, and this is from Chloe. Hello, Chloe. Thank you for listening. Chloe says, a lovely, beautiful voice, great music, love it. The lad is great on the radio too. So Artie, you've got a fan out there.
Yay.
Thanks, Chloe. That's really sweet.
Now, Chloe's messaged in actually via the mobile. So at the moment, it looks like the messages are not coming through via email. So if you can text 07900171453, they will come through on the text message.
Lovely.
So thank you for that, Chloe. So
Yeah.
she did the backup, so that was good.
Oh, that's really nice. Thanks, Chloe. It's put a smile on my face.
It means someone out there's listening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are not speaking into the void,
No,
which is always nice.
it's very good. So the next song we are going to play. Now, I quite like this one. It is quite funny. This has got the Kate Nash Foundations type vibes.
Yeah. Not on purpose.
No. So this one's called Monday Morning.
Yeah.
So please tell the listeners the story behind this one.
Look, I almost feel like I don't need to tell the story.
No.
This was just a day that I felt really angry at the world. And when I read it back, I realised that it was absurd. It like there was no rationality to the emotion, as there very often isn't. And so rather than throwing it in the bin and rather than trying to make something deep and meaningful out of it, I decided to fully poke fun at it. And that is how we ended up with something that sounds a little bit like Kate Nash's Foundations.
It definitely does. So this is Monday Morning.
Oh, Monday morning when my world came crashing down. Oh, Monday morning when you didn't want me around. Oh, on that morning, what made you choose right then? Oh, on that morning when you said it wasn't right, you could have picked a better time. I've cried all the tears and I've walked in the rain. I've thought all the thoughts and I've felt all the pain. I've written it down till my hands were sore. I couldn't have loved you anymore. You got it wrong when you walked away, right when you knew that I wasn't okay. You couldn't have figured out some other way. 'Cause who the f*** calls it off on a Monday? Oh, Monday morning seemed like another day. Oh, Monday morning, tea brew and coffee made. Oh, on that morning that started out just fine. That final morning you were mine. If I'd known what you would say, I would have stayed asleep all day. I've cried all the tears and
pulls it off on a Monday? I was sitting that Sunday jam every day, singing with you like our love was safe. Now in my nightmares and daydreams I rinse and replay, waking up on that Monday. I've cried all the tears and I've walked in the rain. I've thought all the thoughts and I've felt all the pain. I've written it down till my hands were sore. I couldn't have loved you anymore. You got it wrong when you walked away, right when you knew that I wasn't okay. You couldn't have figured out some other way. 'Cause who the pulls it off on a Monday?
So there we go. That was Monday Morning. And yeah, it's definitely got that vibe against, as I was saying, it's Kate Nash crossed between Lily Allen.
Yeah, it's that sort of. I think it's because I didn't cover up my English accent at all while singing a sort of slightly country type vibe. But this is how I speak, so it's also how I sing.
Yes, exactly.
And yeah, between that and it just sounding really angry, which is something that Lily Allen and Kate Nash did to absolute perfection
Exactly.
in their early careers. I think that's where that comes from. Yeah. But I'm not sorry, you know. Because also I've actually really enjoyed poking fun at myself a little bit, and that song really is. I've fully taken the mickey out of my own slightly unhinged response.
Just
to
a
being
little.
heartbroken.
Just a little.
Totally, yeah, wildly, and it's funny because the EP does just get progressively more unhinged as it goes along.
But that's I suppose though, same as Adele. Usually you get your inspirations from things that's happened in life.
Yeah, 100%, and like. Yeah, absolutely. I think everything I write has come in some way, shape or form from my own experience of the world.
Yeah.
In this case, in a quite a literal sort of head-on way, but in other music that I've written, it's a little bit more subtle.
Yeah.
But it's I don't think you can make good art if it's not come from lived experience.
Exactly.
Either of yourself or it might well be someone else's lived experience.
Yeah.
But you have to know the feeling.
Exactly. And you need to know the feeling to put the feeling into the song and for the song to feel that feeling.
Yeah, for it to make sense. There's a beautiful I love the musical Waitress, and Sarah Bareilles, I think is how you say her surname. She was talking about when she wrote the song at the end of the musical Everything Changes, which is the song that of sort of how excited she is to become a mum, and she's like, this was the song that I was like, I assume this is what this feels like. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, she absolutely nailed it and presumably spoke to lots of friends who had become mums, but it's just funny to hear her talking about it's really hard to do because I don't actually really know what this feels like. just making guesses.
Making guesses, yeah. And I suppose as well is getting the inspiration from something that's happened in your life or something that's happened in someone else's life. It can also mean that it's got that song's got meaning for other people. Yeah. So the listeners who will go, oh yeah, that's exactly how it. And I always say there is a song out there for every type of mood, for every type of feeling, for every type of situation you're going through.
100%. My debut song was very emotionally charged, called Safe and Sound, and I've had people. It's been really beautiful, actually. I've had people reaching out to me who I've never met. It's a kind of power song in the aftermath of victimhood and as a survivor. And there's people who've reached out to me from all over the world via Instagram saying, I stumbled on this in the worst moment of my life and it gave me some hope or some strength. And that is the best feeling in the world. I can't imagine what more I could want as an artist.
Because you are there for them when they needed you.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's so special.
Yeah, that is. That's kind of... That's quite strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a strong emotion, really.
Yeah, it's really special.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I also had a completely random moment. I'm sure some of your listeners will be familiar with the Dull Men's Club on Facebook.
Oh, yes, I'm very familiar with the Dolmens.
Very wonderful place. Big fan. And I had commented on something on there, and then somebody had like, you know, replied to my comment like, hold on a second, are you like the Erin Hughes who wrote Safe and Sound? And I was like, that's it. My life cannot get better than this.
Did you say, I am, and here's the banana to compare?
Yeah, exactly. This is me versus a banana.
For those who know the Dull Men's Club, they always have a banana for reference for size.
Yes. Yeah, unless, of course, they've recently eaten their banana.
Yes.
They call it the Dull Men's Club, but what it really is, it's the Autistic Adults Club. That's what we're all doing on there. We're among our people.
Oh, I don't know. I think some people are on there just for the wit and the dryness of the humility of it. So yes,
it's good fun.
It is definitely good fun. It's definitely good fun, and that's the thing, isn't it? Is saying about you've got something like that you can go to, and then you can got your songs to go to.
Yeah, it's just perfect.
Yeah. Perfect together.
Yeah.
There we are. Now we are going to play another song. So this one's called Replaceable. So tell me the story behind this one.
Yeah, Replaceable is probably the most unhinged that I've ever been. And that's, you've just listened to Monday Morning. So good luck, everybody. Buckle up. Yeah, so Replaceable is pure unfiltered bitterness. I said at the time when it came out, in some ways, I'm not proud of this song. I love the music. I love the song. I'm not proud of the person who penned it, who in that moment was so bitter and full of envy. And also the song is really unkind to a potential future girlfriend who's done nothing wrong. And there's no excuse for just like, it's that old thing, I don't need to knock off someone else's crown for mine to stay straight. So I'm really sorry to whoever's crown I knocked when I wrote this. But at the same time, I didn't want to just chuck it in the bin because it's real, and I think we've all felt these things, and it's okay to feel things you're not proud of. The important thing is to own it and accept that was not an acceptable way to behave, or not to act on those feelings.
Yeah.
But the feelings are there and they're real, and I love this song. Reminds me a little bit of some of the Alanis Morissette from Jagged.
Yeah, that's a very good album.
Yes, I wouldn't begin to compare my reaction to that. But it's that same kind of bitterness of like, you ought to know. So that's what this is.
Well, here it is. This is Replaceable.
Will she hold you like I do? So you know that she'll love you forever. And will she look at you like she's thanking her stars that you're together? And when you turn out the lights, will you be able to forget the nights you spent in my arms? Or will it all mean nothing when someone else is touching you? Will you tell her she's exquisite, like you used to say to me? Will you tell her she's your sunshine and your morning coffee? I thought that I was special. What a fool I was, because you were my whole world, but I'm replaceable in yours. When you look into her eyes, will her love for you shine like mine? so easily. I thought that I was special because you were my home, but I'm replaceable in yours. I'm replaceable in yours. Replaceable in yours.
So that there was Replaceable by my guest this evening, Erin Hughes. Now, Erin, whilst that was playing, I actually have a question for you.
Okay.
So, obviously, you've got that album where all these songs have all come from.
Yeah,
Are you in the process of writing another one?
I am. And my next album, I will tell you, this is exclusive.
Ooh.
I haven't told anyone this yet.
Hang on then. Ready?
Oh, it's so exciting. My next album is going to be called Therapy is Expensive.
Ooh, I wonder what that's to do with.
It's actually going to be a little bit of everything, but it was a friend of mine who it was a phrase that I used, and I said, I just write music because therapy's expensive, and he was like, sounds like a cracking name for an album.
Yeah.
So that's what I decided to call it.
But then music is a type of therapy, so
Absolutely.
it is something that people do. They do.
Yeah,
have-
totally. And there were just so many songs that I'd written already that were emotionally charged, but in lots of different ways. Some, I've got a lot of stuff that's really upbeat and
yeah.
full of joy. And a couple of weeks ago, I was recording a song just about like life going on, and you just keep picking yourself back up again, and you'll be fine. And last week, I recorded a song that I wrote a few years ago to my younger self. I don't know if this is something other people do, but I often write little letters to myself. And this was one that I'd written to my younger self just to say, like, we made it. You're all
Aw.
good. You made it in the end.
Well,
it was hard.
But then some people do, don't they? They do reflect back on their life, and and one of the questions that some people do actually get asked is if you could write a letter or if you could send a message back to your past self, what would it say? So
Yeah.
that's kind of it is. And again, it is a type of therapy.
It is, and it's often used genuinely in
Yes.
therapy as a practice. And it was a big Instagram thing, wasn't it, a few
Yeah.
years ago? Like if you met up with your 16-year-old self for coffee or something.
Yeah. What would you say?
And I remember seeing it and being like, I do that like once a week. I'm always doing that exercise. I know exactly what I would say to her. So a while ago, I wrote what I would say to her.
Now that leads me actually on to Artie, because if you're going to write a letter to your younger self, what would you say to your older self?
Oh,
Ooh.
That is a massive question.
Yeah.
How am I gonna answer?
Yeah.
That's a lot of brain power.
It is. Can you imagine being able to sit down on a bench next to grown-up you? What would you ask him?
Yeah.
What is gonna happen?
There you go.
What's going to happen?
How is it gonna turn out?
Would you
Yeah.
ask him, was the Mandalorian movie good?
The Mandalorian and Grogu. It is definitely gonna be great, so I don't need to ask him.
Yeah, well,
The trailer tells it all.
I
just I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling on my Xbox, just looking at App Store, and I'm watching trailers. I'm like, oh yep, that'll be good. Yeah, I want that one.
It's very true. I must admit, I watch a lot of the different ads as well, and the ad I've been watching a lot recently has to be for the new Avatar film that's coming out.
Do you know, I've never watched any of them.
Oh,
I know. I think
Impossible.
we might need to have a little...
Wow, this is the third film, so you definitely got catching up to do.
Is it suitable for a 9-year-old? That's the big question.
Oh, yes.
Okay, super. Great.
Yeah, it's
we'll have
Disney.
a marathon. Great.
You'll be fine.
I'm there. And as a massive Titanic fan, I believe in James Cameron.
You'll be fine. Avatar is absolutely brilliant, so you would be. And the first one, and there's a lot of hidden meaning behind it to do with the ecosystem and how we're treating our Earth now. So it's definitely a lot
we
of.
believe in strongly, isn't it, babe?
Yeah, that's good. Now, have you got any shout outs for anyone?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think. No.
No?
I don't think so. My parents.
Look at that. Well done, Artie.
You're right, Artie. I've mentioned them already. They're great. I love them to bits. They're wonderful. Big fan of my parents. Big fan of my fam.
My parent.
Well, you just got the one parent. Sorry about that. Bummer for you. But she's great. What can I say? More than makes up. Yeah, and I have friends all over Swindon. So if they're listening in, then thanks, and you're all great.
George
and
Lucas.
I'm very, just generally, really extremely grateful for lots of support that I've had through my life, because it's not something that just anybody can just wander up to a studio and record stuff. You have to have some self-belief, and that self-belief doesn't come from nowhere. That comes from a lifetime of people holding you up.
It does. Now, how can our listeners find out more information about you or find all your music?
They can find me on Instagram, Erin Hughes _music, where you will find an array of chaos and occasionally some music. A lot of me just being a bit of a moron, because it's what I do best. And you can go onto Spotify, Erin Hughes. I'm on all the normal streaming platforms, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you get your music. That's where you will find me.
Brilliant. Now, we are coming up to the end of the show, so the next song we're going to play that's going to take us out is called How Does a Wise Man Know?
And you're all very lucky, because this is actually coming out in a couple of weeks, so it's getting a little bit of a preview on this song. And this song is really, really special to me, because it's completely a cappella. It's just me 3 times over, so 3 voices, and it's just deeply reflective, and yeah, I loved making it. I loved the effect that we managed to create in the studio, and I love being able to sort of meditate over it sometimes. It's special to me.
Well, here it is. This is How Does a Wise Man Know? Thank you very much for coming in this evening, Erin, and to Artie. It's been a pleasure having you both in the studio. Good night, everyone, and I hope to see you on the next one.
How does a wise man know when it's time to go? How does a wise man know when it's time to go? How does a wise man know when to hold on? How does a wise man know when it's time to go? How does a wise man know when it's time to change? How does a wise man know when to stay the same? How does a wise man know when to play the game? How does a wise man know when it's time to change? How does a wise man know when his time is through? How does a wise man know when to start anew? How does a wise man know when to fight for you? How does a wise man know how to love you? How does a wise man know how to love